I have lost my glove. There we go. Here's my glove. Lost my glove. And my glove. There we go. All is well. And now I must post Instagram. For the big elementary camp that happened in June is a group this week called Pet Protectors, and today they took a field trip to read their stuffies. Wait, what? To read their stuffies? Oh! Read to their stuffies. Oh my gosh. My boss brought out one of her plushies too. Oh, that's great. That is super. Electronic. All right, so get this set up here. I feel like my is a little bit weird, but we're gonna make do. And I just got rid of my color swatches, so I need to get those back. Window color, please. Thank you. I'm not sure what I did to collapse that darn thing. I think I'll have 5. It might be how to party advice from a floof. So I had a lot of writing done yesterday. I have oops, no, my page. I've got several. I need to fill out this other page, but I have the structure for those done. I have 1, 2, 3, possibly 4, 5, 6 outlined. So that's nice. That's nice. I had a really, really good creative day yesterday. I also got all of my pin designs done. Well, not done, but I got the ideas for them. So that was good. I got some additional work done on the t-shirt designs and a backup in case the Trader Joe bags I have ordered samples of don't work out. If they're really flimsy, I've got this other company that I think can probably get the stuff here quickly, but their cotton canvas is a little bit heavier. So I'm kind of torn, because if I do this one, really like to have quality that just really adds value to the price, even though I usually try to keep the prices down. A lot of these heavier duty bags, like I went into American Eagle, I think it was yesterday, and they had they had their whole range of bags, and they were very heavy duty canvas, but they were selling them for like $35, and I was thinking, you know, I was also doing product research at Buc-ee's, and they of course have these bags with Buc-ee's stuff on them. So I went in there, and they're selling those for $14.99, but it's jute fabric, and I don't like it at all. I like their previous version, which was cotton canvas, and it just, it's very prickly. It's like, I don't know. It's just not something I would like to pick up and have like hanging on my arm, because it's kind of scratchy. But that's me. So they changed from their original line, which had a more cotton canvas. I don't know if they just changed manufacturers or what, but I'm looking at the cotton canvas, which is softer and also wears better over time. It gets softer, it gets more pliable, but I also want to make sure the construction is sound. I did my first round of samples I got like a week ago, and my sample bag from that company arrived with a rip in it, and I'm like, okay, well, that's not good. I mean, I know things can happen, but if it's going to rip and tear that easily, I'm like, okay, you're off the table. So I eliminated that manufacturer, and I'm questioning this other item from the same manufacturer, and I'm also questioning all of these reviews I'm seeing from them. They have gotten rid of my authentic pigment brand. It's so good, and the quality was so tremendous. So this is going to be, we're going to give ourselves 5 little illustrations here. Take this one. Because I need to have room for little Christina, hello, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a good day today. I might do an opener for Instagram. I might do an opener for Instagram. Just like a floof with, sparklers or something. Then I'm going to start in on all of these. And I did some writing yesterday and drawing yesterday, and it felt really creatively good. Like, I've been blocked and just really kind of fighting to get a good creatively productive day. And what I mean by a creatively productive day is like, so I used to be in the habit, this is one of my webcomic writing books, and you can see all of those pages. I used to write every day, or at least try to, for like 30 minutes. Oftentimes it was a word dump or just to get things out. But some days I would have, I'd knock out 2 pages, and other days it would be a struggle to get any ideas. But that's where I would get a lot of the comic ideas that then I would use when I was following, several weeks. So I'm trying to get back into that, and it felt really good to have a good writing day. So I'm going to try and continue that a little bit tonight. Write a little bit more, just do a little bit every day, maybe not 30 minutes, but something to just keep the juices flowing, I guess. All right, so I think I'm gonna let me just do notes, and then when I get to the actual line art layer, I'm gonna go through and put through the ones. This is gonna be snacks. Let loose. Snacks everywhere. So let loose. Afraid to have another cookie. So the advice is how to party like a flea. Gather plenty of snacks. It's important to focus on shareable bites. And then let loose but pace yourself. It's okay to break for a nap. Don't be afraid to have another cookie. And then dive into the pillow fort, build it high and soft. So those are some of the cute ones for him. I'll get the, that was just rough notes on this. I'm gonna come over, okay good, I already did that one. On my regular, I'll actually write this out and space out the frames a little better. I'm gonna just go ahead and mark all this 3%. Get our extra layer here, and let's start with our text. Title, because I do need space for my, I did want this to be centered on how to party like a, all right, here we go. Let's do, darn it. I want to do the focus on shareable bites. want to have a second line here, something about partying and snacks. Other snacks. Other snacks. But please yourself, too many good spins will just be easy. I like that. The one who already ate needs company. All right. Gather snacks. Lots and lots of snacks. Let loose, but pace yourself. Too many good spins will just make you dizzy. Need a break for a nap. This will help you recharge for more advancement. How about spinning? I like dancing. I can adjust this up a little bit, I think. Yeah, I do want to also make the center aligned. So, there we go. And we need to move all of these guys over again. I can find my number feeling around because half of my tablet is over my keyboard. Alright, there we go. That's good enough. You need to be centered. Alright, so we're going to save this. I'm gonna regret this. I want to put regrets from, but I don't know if that. I thought that movie was hilarious, but I see that meme less and less. Oh, is that Keeping Up with the Millers? I think that's what it's called. Oh, let's get my frames done. Let's make sure my, yep, okay, good. What I do here is I set up my frames and I just draw one corner, spin to win, and then duplicate. I tried in the past to make standard frames and just save them in my my library, but I find that there's just little bits here and there that aren't quite. I end up having to change them anyway. So, oh, for Pete's sake. So I've kind of just decided to draw them anew each time, which I like. It's kind of it's therapeutic. Helps me think about the frame a little bit and the pacing as I'm drawing these, and good stuff. Looks nice enough. Alright, now I'm going to group this, duplicate, oops, and I spun to win just a little too much. There we go. Now I can overlap and, oops, just a smidge. And over just a smidge. Oops, wrong way. Better. Now I have all my frames. Put this over here. And I'm going to group, center, duplicate, and slide that down, ungroup, replicate this one, slide it down, and there is my frames, all set up and ready to go. Doesn't take that long, really. And sometimes I'll have a layout that'll be 2-3-2 or 2-3-1, or actually I've done ones that are like a seamless swipe frame, so it's technically 2 frames if I'm thinking in Instagram terms, but it's like an establishing shot across the top. So in that case, I sometimes do that 1, and then I go 3 smaller frames and then back to 1. So it just, they're not all square. Sometimes they're a little bit longer frames, especially if I have a 2 set. I stretch it out and thin it out a little bit. It just really depends on the comic and the pacing. All right, so let's get to drawing. Just one. Don't be afraid to have another cookie. The one you already ate needs company. All right, here we go. So another comic that I wrote, I really like this one, but I have to think about, I want to plan out the scene, the pacing on it a little bit more. I really like the wording of it. And I could possibly split this into two, because the first, I'm going to call it a stanza, but it's kind of like a group. So there are some days when doubt strikes your confidence right out, and you struggle to do and be all the great things that your dreams foresee. So that is the start of it, and I could just notch that off and create a separate comic and finish it out separately. And this is how I finished it out originally. And it could all be one, it could still work, but I could also split. It's important to remember, don't compare yourself to okay, here we go. That's what I was, yeah, I did split this out. It's important to remember, don't compare yourself to others' progress, even though it's easy to obsess. You may be on month 7, but they may be on year 11. Mark only your progress on the map and see your confidence returning to snap. So I think that one can be its own. And I think I can find something. I think the first set deals more with imposter syndrome. And I can speak to that. Well, it is imposter syndrome in the second one, but the first set deals more with a little bit of just, you know, it is imposter syndrome too, but it's kind of like different. It's like, I don't know. I feel like I need to work those lines a little bit more anyway. So, and also just figure out, so I know it's going to be a Momo comic, but, or both of them would be a Momo comic, but I could possibly make one a Pug comic. Hey Dee, welcome to the stream. Uh-oh. Well, I hope you get everything worked out. Just take it one day at a time. Mm-hmm. I think I'm going to give him all the popcorns. And then I'll have bags of snacks in front of him. I'll group this little popcorn container. What do I want to do? I think I'll do the lines when I'm coloring. I think I'll just alternate red and white, and then I'll let me just do the zag edge here. Rid of that. understand and make my point size smaller. Disappear right after you started. Welcome back, Sharon. Welcome back. Do I want the smile going all the way up into his ear? No. That would be fun. Alright. Let's do some snack boxes as well. I'm gonna go ahead and group this floof and his popcorn separately. Let's just do rough. I'm just gonna do the rough bags and box shapes, and then I'll go through and add detail. More popcorns. All the popcorns. I want to do one of those fold over, like they kind of, they have the little tabby here that will keep it shut once you open it. So maybe I'll just put the little tabby here. Oops. I want to go forward. I do want that to be grouped. I have to draw it over the top of this and erase that one. That art. That's good for this one. I'm going to go ahead and put in a few little details, shading as well. However, help this smooth out a little. No, okay, it's not going to do that. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Go through and do it the hard way, the irritating way. Fine, hello, welcome to the stream. You're having a good day today. Get some shading here. And I am going to fill in the color as I'm drawing. I'm not going to do the lines for the red and white stripe on the popcorn boxes. I'm just going to do that with the actual colors. Really? Seriously? Illustrator just won't let me pick up a point that I've been trying to pick up. It says, no, we know better. We think you want to use the corner tool. And I'm like, no, I don't want to use the corner tool. I want to pick up the point and move it. That's all I want to do. You don't want to use the corner tool? I don't want to use the corner tool. You go. Not some merch stuff? Yes. I have Plexi is going to be on pre-order soon. I also, gosh, lots of pins. I've got to get all of that done very, very soon, so it can get here in time for San Diego. But Tuxie has shipped. Well, he's being boxed. Excited, very excited for that. doing the same thing as I had last year. As a plan B, I have the factory hold back like 4 boxes. So in case the main shipment doesn't get here, it gets held up in port or whatever, I will definitely have plushies for San Diego. So those will be pretty much, we wait until July 1st, that first week, and if we determine that the shipment isn't gonna, be on time, then they let those loose via air, and then those arrive like in a matter of days. But the last few times, it's gotten here pretty well in time. The main shipment. All right, there we go. Yeah, it's just, I would rather have the peace of mind than be like, wringing my hands throughout June and July waiting for the notice that, okay, because really they let the shipment go and it's crossing the Pacific for about a month, and then it has to get through customs at port, and you don't really, it's kind of crazy, you don't really see it moving on the tracking until UPS has possession. And there was, I forget, was it Pudge? I looked and saw that Pudge was starting to move. Domestic UPS had gotten possession of the packages one night, and he was delivered literally the next day. And I wasn't expecting that. I was like, wait a minute, because it's usually like Seattle or LA. I think usually it's the Seattle port that it comes through. So it's like 3-ish days before it actually gets to Texas. And yeah, that was a surprise, because it was, and it's at that point that I have to check that tracking number like every day, because what the thing that I don't want is, it's about 10-ish boxes. I don't want them to show up and just sit outside. And of course there could be rain, there could be lots of different, things. But yeah, that's the nerve-wracking part about it, is you never quite know. As soon as those packages start moving, it's fair game. It could be here tomorrow, it could be here, in a week, it could be, anything. Aw, Ashwin, thank you. I do run pre-order specials for them, so that's a good time to get them. Or if you are at San Diego Comic-Con, I haven't decided if I'm going to do booth pricing, because I gotta decide on my pricing. I had to raise my t-shirt prices last year, and I'm just looking at the numbers and how they're going to shake out before I determine my booth pricing. But I will have a pre-order, and there will be a pre-order discount for him. So if you want to grab a Tuxie plush, that would be a good time. one of my goals this weekend is to get started on my originals, because I want to have a lot of those at the convention next month. So I need to start painting now. I don't want to like leave it to the last week and try to bang out 5 paintings in 5 days. That's just kind of silly. And so I've got a couple of these because I do want to do some bigger 9x12s, and I want to take my time with those, and I want to use my inks, and I do need some warm-up time, so I'm thinking I might do 2 or 3 smaller. Maybe I have a 6x6 block and an 8x8 block. I also have some more interesting longer ones that I could do interesting compositions with. I'm thinking I'll warm up on those, and then I'll tackle the larger ideas I have on the 9x12s. I know those will take me a little bit longer, and I don't want to rush, especially with ink. They're India inks, they're Dr. P.H. Martin's, and I love using them. I should employ those too. I have all the metallic ones as well, and I did like a few Inktovers where I just did black ink and then maybe 1 ink washes. I would take the line art would be done with my pens, my brush pens. But then I would take the India ink, the black ink, and water it down and do kind of value studies and that type of thing. Then at the end, I would add in just a touch of color with those metallic inks, and that was a lot of fun. And then there was another year where I did more than 1 color, I believe. I picked a few, and so there were multiple metallic ink colors on there. I'd really like to use some of those again, but I gotta be very careful with it because a little bit can go a long way and kind of get overwhelming. But I love how the regular India inks, how they turn out. They're so vibrant and they're color fast. They really hold the color well. Let's see, did I actually do it right? Let's see. Almost! Just a smidge off on the left side. So what I do after I'm done with the line art in a couple of sections, I usually group it like this. I do the first set of frames, the title, and then I move my sketch layer off so I can see cleanly the line art that I've been working on the layer above. And then I do the same, of course, with the next layers as well. And then once I have this all done for the line art, I'll go through and I'll adjust the spacing and stuff here, because sometimes I'm kind of torn on this one because I have a lot of text and this is a longer comic, so I want to be sure that it's legible. So I might come through here and change this line break a little bit, blow up the text a bit, and adjust it that way, but I'll do that after I get everything drawn. Ariana, hello! Welcome to the stream. I hope you are having a lovely Thursday. We are taking a lesson on how to party like a floof today. Don't be afraid to have another cookie. The one you already ate needs comfort. That's the rationalization that matters. I already ate is lonely. Of course it needs a friend. I'm having a lovely Thursday so far. Oh, wonderful. I'm very happy to hear that. I'm having a pretty good one too. I got my, I didn't want to, but I got my workout done this morning. It was a tough start because it was super humid. And so like even doing simple stuff, it just get drenched. And I mean, that's good, but it's also like, you know, it's difficult to breathe when you know, kind of breathing in 100% humidity. But I got that done. I was very happy I did. And I had a really super productive drawing and creative day yesterday. Got a lot of writing done, got a lot of product stuff done, and half of my things are falling off now. Pins designed. I sourced a backup plan B in case my first manufacturer for the blanks on my tote bags, in case it just comes in and is poo-poo quality, I've got a backup that I think will probably work. So that was good. That's earrings. Welcome to the stream. What's sizzling, homies? Hey, Dark. Welcome, welcome. So Momo, I gotta draw her. Using here to do a paw over her face, and I need to tuck this paw back under. So tuck it back here. I'm gonna have another paw here. What's my control button again? This is what's puzzling me. This piece in here for the keycap is not broken, nor is my base. It's like this keycap was a size too large because it just wiggles and comes off my my key so easily. And it was one that I had gotten replaced from Corsair, because this is a Corsair keyboard. Bacon, good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while, Bacon. How you doing? Oh, dark is bacon. Okay, there we go. Took me a minute. I think I'll group this flute in front so I can make sure I've got him on better there. Years. Doing good. Just had a little bacon junior myself. Oh, congratulations. Gotcha, bacon. Bacon junior. Wee bacon. Little bacon, baby bacon. You're doing very well. And mama bacon. Oops, let's go down here. Probably fill this in a little bit. Applause in the background. The crowd goes wild. Quiet, of course. Anybody up? Alright, let's move this up there, and I'm not going to erase her back yet because I do need to use that as reference to get these other folks placed. Oops. Angle this. It was leaning back. Oof. That's all right. shadowed area. Go ahead and out of there. Smooch. I think this floof needs to be slide down a little bit, like more about right here. Just over a smidge. That seems a bit better. Do I play any games? Yes, I do. Right now I've resurrected my DS Lite and I'm playing Pokemon Black. The PC, I usually am playing Path of Exile. It's when I kind of want to do some dungeon crawling. Otherwise, I play Stardew. What is it? There's a cozy one. It's Camp Cozy something. You're at this campground. It's really actually kind of, I wouldn't call it grimdark, but there's a little edge of sadness to it because the mechanic of the game is you collect, you know, different items and to help these characters who start out kind of as transparent and ghostly. You have to help them remember their past lives, and once they do, they kind of ascend into heaven, I guess. And Cozy Grove, that's what it is. So I've been playing that one, and I haven't played that one actually in a while, but I love the artwork for it. It's kind of a isometric layout, but it's a hand-drawn, very soft. I really like it. And then you get to lay out your campground and all that good stuff. You have things that you can build. You've got different rest mechanics and stuff like that, I think. Also play sometimes Don't Starve. Kingdom of Amalur Reckoning is my ooh. What is that about? Yay for Pokemon. I'm getting stressed because I really don't like it when one of them faints. So I could not last on a Nuzlocke challenge or anything like that. I would be a disaster. I think that's the one where if they faint, they're gone. You can't use them anymore. And so, yeah, I got beat up pretty good on my first run through the second gym with Lenore. I just hadn't prepared enough, and I got stuck on that stupid badger thing, the tall badger thing. I just couldn't get out of the paralyze and retaliate loop. And so that knocked out my entire party, and I didn't get him out fast enough. But on my second try, I had quite a few more characters that were useful in the fight, so I got through her on the second try. I haven't tried Gym 3 yet. That's the bug gym. I'm trying to work up. I've got a good grass type. I love my little Cottony. I'm trying to get her leveled up, and then I need to really level up a couple of fire types too. I don't remember what this gym leader. I know it's grass type, but I don't remember the actual ones he brings out. running all of the Pokemon in Copia will return to Fire Red at some point while waiting for Wind's Waves. Ooh, nice! That Richie famous game? Copia. Oh, Pokemon games are generous. I played that one so long ago, I just have no recollection of anything, so it's kind of like playing it again for the first time, so it's fun. And it's a nice little thing that I can just, you know, sit on the couch or whatever and just... And I'm surprised too, because my DS is holding a charge quite well still. So I treated it and babied it, so... Need a break for a nap. This will help you recharge more advanced. Never played any Pokemon games. Always wanted to, just never been a real one to get Game Boy. Just get me an emulator on my Steam Deck. Nice. Pokemon is one of my top series. Can't tell you how many of them I've played. I've been playing since you. Oh wow, Sharon. The first one I played was it Platinum? I think it was Platinum with Turtwig, the grass turtle starter. I love that one. That one was so fun. I picked water this time. I think last time I picked Tepig. Yeah, but I really liked Turtwig. I emulated on my Android phone and connected control. Oh, wow, nice. Well done. Group this cookie. Oh, and I've got to clean up this cookie. Has issues. I wrote it something smooth. Back in the day, when you had to blow in your cartridge to make it work. Technology is definitely yes, I did do that. That was the NES days. I had okay. I had Bugs Bunny's 50th birthday bash. I think it was the 50th anniversary birthday bash. Bugs Bunny. Loved that game. If I watch playthroughs on YouTube now, it brings back all the memories. It's kind of crazy. Of course, had Mario, multiple Marios. Should have erased the paw. What else did I have? What else did I have? I'm conflating which ones I bought for the NES with the Super NES. Because I had Lion King and Aladdin on SNES. I rented Bubsy. Never got that one. I rented Bubsy that one a lot. What else did I get? Oh, on NES I had The Little Mermaid. What else did I have? I have to think. I might be getting the new Wacom 24 tab. Ooh, nice. Oh, that's awesome. Early grats on the new tablet. All right, let's slide this out. Oops. There. Got the new Remake 14 as well. Oh my god, loving it. So this would be a great addition to the art set. Is moving? I feel like I've heard of that. Is that a separate? I feel like one with Bear, Sarah has talked about that. She has demoed and done some. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, that's the one then. She does a lot of. Well, she does stuff with Clip Studio Paint, and she does sometimes is at the Wacom booth doing demos and tutorials and stuff like that. I don't think she streams much on Twitch anymore, but I saw her kind of going over from that, and she loves that with Clip Studio Paint, and I believe that is what she's doing her manhwa on. Sun through the willow. I think it's Sunshine Through the Willow Tree. Beautiful, beautiful art. I have not gotten around to reading it yet. I'm kicking myself for that, but yeah, she's, I have heard good things about that tablet. All right, let's get back on the right layer here. And gradually. I'll have just a little bit like he's being a little snooty with his dive. So I'm gonna redo these eyes. I know my dive is perfect. Just the same size. Oh, that was actually a good stick. Or instead of the big smile, I could do that. Cheap, that's for sure, but an awesome investment for sketching and getting projects started. Which for me was a key thing. Once I start, it's hard to stop. But yeah, no, I understand. Definitely. Like when I'm preparing print files for a new book, it's always the starting. But once I start getting my layout done and all of those first steps, it really kind of flows from there very quickly. I just searched about this tab and I didn't know what it was. Yeah, Webcomics has but they do have longevity. I mean, I got this one in 2019, and really, I just have, you can't see it, but I have what looks like 1, 2, 3, they look like, for lack of a better word, bruises on the tablet screen, but that's the only issue, and those actually showed up. I think they came with it. I think I could have probably gotten it replaced, but it never bothered me. It's just, you know, a slightly darkened area, whatever. And that was the only really problem with this one. Before that, I had a 13 HD, and that one I got, I believe, in January of 2016. And my issue with that was the screen was just too small, and I was shrimping over, and just, you know, I needed something larger that I could force myself to, and even now I have to remind myself to sit up straight, but yeah, that was really the only problem I had with that one. Is just I figured out after using it that I needed the larger screen. I'm going to do stars and sparkles because of course I am. This flute deserves stars and sparkles as he is leaping gracefully and grandly onto the pillow fort. Out of the way. Nope. We're good. Alright, one thing I want to do real quick is I want to layer these frames on top and then group them with my liners. And I do this so when I drop the color into the line art group, this frame is sitting on top of it, so it automatically cleans up the edges. And I definitely will I definitely am going to examine the text and maybe make it bigger. I can shift this up a little bit, but if I make the text bigger, maybe 1, 2, that could work. Let's just give it 2 more. Let's give this 2 more. I'll have to fuss around with the breaks a little bit. Over a tiny bit so this doesn't run through. Okay. All right. Hey Nova, I'm just about to shut down. Bike buying phase. Wife almost left me. Oh no, not the bikes. Now it's on to tech, deep tech. Doesn't seem like a burn-in. I mean, like, or a dead pixel. I have no dead pixels. I just have those 2 little, and there's, I mean, it could, I don't know, but it doesn't bother me. It's way the heck up here, and that's the only issue I've ever had with this thing. Otherwise, it's a dream. All right. Well, hello, Nova. Thank you for stopping by. I think that'll be it for me today. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to zoom in here and I'll just recap the line art and the comics so far. How to party like a floof. Advice from a floof. I'm thinking I might change it to like a floof or advice from a floof. But at any rate, Number 1, gather snacks, lots and lots of snacks, and eat them, no regrets. Number 2, let loose but pace yourself. Too many good spins will just make you dizzy. Spinny, spinny. And then over here, it's okay to break for a nap. This will help you recharge for more dancing. Number 4, this is probably my favorite. Don't be afraid to have another cookie. The one you already ate needs company. Truth. Dive into the pillow fort, build it high and soft. And that will be the conclusion of the floof advice for a good party, which I think is solid advice. Thank you for stopping by, Bacon. Alright, so then we go ahead and go over to my ending screen here. Thank you so much for joining me today. Always lovely to have your company with me and chat as I draw. I will be back on Tuesday. More product stuff, probably book files, because I'm going to be getting a majority of my product files for pins, and the t-shirts are done. Pins are what's next. I've got to get that done and submitted like yesterday. So hopefully it'll be book files, because that means I will have all of the other stuff done. So fingers crossed. But yeah, thank you, Ariana, Ashlyn, Bacon, Sharon, Nova, let me see, Dee, Chris, all my lurkers. Let me see, is am I missing anybody? Sharon. Guys, oh wait, Christina, you were here early. If you're still here, if you're lurking, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a great rest of your Thursday, a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you next time.